be live. Let's back up a little bit. See, I think we should be good over here on this. Oh, look at this point of view. Wow, wow, wow. I think we or should be good. We should be good. Let's see. For all of you watching around the world, let's make sure to give it a couple seconds so that YouTube can officially know that we are officially online. For all of you watching around the world, we're going to get us a little bit closer to what we are doing. And this is, yes, the main show. Let me focus a little bit for all of you. So let's put this a little bit lower. Oof. I think we have a good view, and if you don't think so, let me know in the chat room for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you out here in that beautiful, beautiful YouTube live stream. Today, we are going to be doing a good amount of things. Oof, let me just put this on here. Yes, you already know we are going to be doing some beautiful, beautiful steaks. We're going to be cooking for the USA. You're going to be cooking it for the USA. Today is officially July 3rd. Tomorrow is July 4th, and you already know July 4th. It is a big holiday for everybody out here in the USA. For a lot of you watching, I'm going to say this. I do know that many of you traveling, and for any of you that are traveling, be careful traveling. I would suggest a lot of you to stay home. Thank you for tuning in. And here we go. Let's start off this stream by unloading our meat, baby. And so we're going to unload our meat today. I'm going to be using this beautiful piece. This is a ribeye. These are on sale on these holidays. So for all of you that do not know, hand cut and trimmed in store, yes, USDA choice, really good. I'm going to also say usually these go for about $20 a pound, but I like to buy and I like to shop correctly. Holidays in the USA, these beautiful pieces will cost double, almost triple sometimes, depending on what store you go to. For all of you watching, today, let me tell you exactly what we're going to do. I need to finish up this Blanton's. I do need to finish up this Blanton. For any of you watching around the world, let me do this one time on the River Crew. You know what time it is. We're number one. Thank you for tuning into this stream. And if this is your first time watching, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, don't forget, we have the barbecue. Oof. We have the barbecue on. The barbecue is officially on. It's not smoking right now, but it looks like it's smoking. I have barbecue. It is officially on. So, for all of you watching, what am I going to be using today? Here's a couple things that we're going to be using. We're going to use the Kinders. We're also going to use the Meat Mitch. We're also going to use Cosmo SPG. And if what that stands for, well, that stands for super pretty guy. Yes. I don't know why I said that. You know, people have been calling me handsome today. I don't even know what handsome is because I'm a rough dude, yes. And for all of you watching, SPG means salt, pepper, and garlic. Anyways, point of the matter is, man, I am mad today. I don't know why. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Feel it in my bones. Okay, we're going to be using this. Let's start by telling you the whiskeys that we're going to be doing. Today, there's a good array of whiskeys. I pick random whiskeys. One of the whiskeys that I picked over here, yes, to put on the show, Redwood Empire. Yeah, the Screaming Titan. I put this one. Also, I picked another one here. This is Penelope, the toasted rye. We're going to be putting that one heavy toast, right? So there's a couple here that we're going to put. Also, Knob Creek 12 year, and if you haven't commented in the chat room, comment in the chat room. Good to see when people comment. Also, Jefferson's. Yes, this is Jefferson's, and this is the cognac finish. I just posted this up today, and you guys saw me drink this yesterday. Also, Hannah McKenna 10 year, plan on maybe touching this up today, and also I do want to drink a little bit of this. The Blantons, yes. This is a store pick, but I need to finish this up. So for all of you, let's start cooking, man. It's almost 4th of July. Tomorrow's going to be 4th of July. So let's take these things out. Here's some beautiful pieces. So, first is, just want to let you guys know this is bone-in ribeye. You got the bone in here. Beautiful. What you want to do is, oof, I almost cut myself. Be careful with these things. You guys understand how dangerous it is. These things are very dangerous, so please, 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 when you do these, be careful when you touch in the bone. Sometimes they cut them so sharp that it could actually cut you, so just be careful. First thing we're going to do is we're going to clean it up a little bit. All you wanted to clean it up, a little paper towel is good. You're going to clean some of the upper part, the bottom part. And for a lot of you watching, we're going to flip this around one time. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing on both sides. Try to clean it up as much as you can. All right, clean it up a little bit. Careful with this bone. Somebody's cooking something funny, man. I smell it. I smell in the air. I don't know who's cooking something funny, but for all of you, we don't cook no funny stuff here. We cook real meals. So for all of you, here we go. Looks really good. This one we're going to keep like this. No problem. No problem. Looks good. So, for all of you watching in the chat room, do me a favor if you haven't already, hit that like button. And also, for a lot of you, these are ribeye steaks. For a lot of you that don't know what ribeye steaks is, it's one of the best pieces of meat that you could ever buy. But you have to understand, when you do cook it, you have to make sure, if you do cook it, you got to make sure to use good seasoning. We're going to be using this. All right, we're going to be using this. We're also going to be using this. We're also going to be using this. Couple different seasonings. And for a lot of you, you see it often. I've been showing you all of these seasonings. We're going to start to place the work where it needs to be. If you like this so far, do me a favor, hit that like button if you like it so far. Here we go. We're going to place our glass, and we're going to start drinking something. So the first thing we're going to drink on here is going to be a whiskey. Shout out to the USA. Tomorrow's July 4th. And what am I going to drink? You know what? There's so many drinks here that I can drink. There's so many, but I need to drink this Blanton's. I need to drink the rest of this store pick. Let's do this. Let's start drinking this Blanton's. Let's pop it open. There we go for all our Americans. Here's the first drink of the day. This is the second drink of the day. We had our pick, the Smoky Verse. If you haven't seen the Smoky Verse, you can go see. It's a beautiful bottle. I posted up only member-only content. Members-only content, so we're going to be using this on the first drink of the day. Can I put this center stage? We can put this right here. You guys can see it enough, right? We put it right here. You guys can see it enough, yes? You guys can see it enough. This is what we're drinking. All right, good, good, good. Good to see Farm Kitty in the chat room. And also for all of you that are traveling, you don't have to comment in the chat room. You can watch, but it's always best if you comment because we know that you're watching. And also, it's good to really start a conversation in the chat room for all of you watching. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for giving everybody an idea. So here we go. For all of you watching, Blanton's, the first drink of the day. Let me nose this out because it's going to be the last time I have this barrel. This is honestly, god dang, it's so good. That's a really, really, really good barrel. Really good barrel. Whoever picked this barrel, genius, genius. Again, that was the store pick, and somebody from Sazerac ended up picking that, but whoever picked it, what a genius pick. That was a genius pick, man. Holy Lord. I gotta drink a little bit of water before I do this. I'm looking forward to this. And for all of you, here we go. We're gonna start drinking this. Blanton's. Here we go. By the way, here's my water. You guys already know I like this company. So far, it's been doing pretty good. I like it. Throw it around. No issues. Here we go. First drink of the day. Blanton's. Cheers, all of you. Reaper crew, you know what time it is. Let's drink this up. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, let's start doing this. So, before I do anything crazy, let me tell you why I have two different two different steaks and three different seasonings. Okay, so here we go. Let me say it right here for all of you. Let's put the light on, as a matter of fact. There we go. We got the light on. Hopefully the light's on. Light should be on. Let me see. Yeah, light should be on. It should help out a little bit. Okay, so for all of you, American whiskey, you want to have small pours, okay, for all of you. And for a lot of you, they have been enjoying these beautiful live streams on a weekly basis. Remember, we stream as much as we can every day. I show you good recipes, and at the end of the day, we drink and we review. Currently, this Blanton's store pick. I don't think I'm going to find another one. These store picks, if you find one, I've said this before, if you find one of these store picks, if it says over here like it's a store pick, ooh, look at that. There you go. If it says a store pick, right, I'm not going to show you the store. We don't promote stores, but if it shows the store, I would suggest you, if you like it, buy a backup. It's always good to buy backup of any store pick. Help out your store. Help out your store. Buy a whiskey. And good to see, for a lot of you Americans, you do promote. You promote, yes, drinking American whiskey, right? Here we go, let's drink a sip. Cheers to all of you. So let's start cooking. Okay, so I'll be using two different seasonings. You're going to see what I'm going to do. We're going to put this aside. First is first. First is first. There we go. First is first. Put a little of olive oil. Beautiful olive oil. What I'm going to do is also make sure that doesn't run. You see some of that olive oil starting to run. You don't want it to run. But if it runs, it runs. If it runs, it runs. What am I going to do? If it runs, it runs. There we go. I don't want it to run. All right, we're going to flip this over. There's another piece. Look at this. Oof. We're going to flip it over. You don't want that olive oil to run. It looks good, looks good. Don't want our olive oil to run, but it is running a little bit. Make sure it doesn't run too far. Oh, it looks good, looks good. Okay, so we have two pieces here. Two beautiful pieces of ribeye. Two beautiful pieces of ribeye. And for a lot of you, I'm going to say this, we're going to make sure for all of you to know the recipe, right? So, recipe on this is very easy. Make sure the barbecue's on, at least 300. At least 300 is good, right? We're going to be cooking with an open flame. So, first thing you want to do is, which one am I going to eat today? I think I'm going to eat this one today. This one has a little bit more marbling. I can leave that for tomorrow, or I can have this today. But I kind of feel like I want to eat this one today. So, I'm going to be using, on this one, I'll be using the Kinders. This is the prime steak. All right, so here we go. Let's start doing this. Light. You don't got to go too heavy, all right? Light. There you go. Light. Now the one in the back. We're going to use salt, pepper, and garlic in the back. So here we go. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Help out the channel. Help out the algorithm. Here we go. Back one is going to be Cosmo. There we go. Beautiful. All right, two different seasonings, two different steaks. All right. Now, main seasoning. Meat Mitch, steer season. I can add this on here. Woo! Let's put it on the other one too. You don't got to run too much. It's going to run too much. Just put a good enough amount. Ooh, we got to shake this up. Got to shake it up good. All right, so that's good. We did that already. Good. All right, we did that already. We're going to flip this. We're going to flip this bad boy. There you go. Flip it up. Good. Looks beautiful. We're going to flip this one up too. Boom. Let's flip both of them. All right, so we have both of them here. You can see the bone now. I want to try to make sure that olive oil doesn't run off. So I'm going to, like that. That bone is probably going to come off very soon. It's holding on to dear life. All right, we're going to do the same thing. Again, the back steak is going to be Cosmo. Back steak is Cosmo. Remember, you're going to lose a lot of this seasoning on the barbecue. So, don't overdo it, but just understand that you're going to lose a lot of the seasoning on the barbecue. And here we go. We're going to use Kinder's. Going to be for the other steak. Woo! Look at that. Beautiful. As you can tell, I did put a little bit of different layers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub it. Rub it, spread it out. You see how I kind of did a little bit? You kind of want to spread it out a little bit if you do overdo it. Now, to top it. Top it. Here we go. Let's top it up. Good, nice layer. Not too thick, not too... If it was a bigger piece of meat, I would put more. There you go. Beautiful. So, we've been using this for the longest time, and it's really good. It's been a hell of a doozy. Make sure, again, the bone, you want to do the sands, too. So, we're going to be doing the sands. There you go. We're going to do the sands. There you go. Let me just... Oof. That sand is almost about to fall apart. Here we go. We're going to flip this one. Oof. We're going to do the sand again here. Boom. We're going to do the sand. Boom. Let's flip this around. We're going to do the sand. Look at the sand. It looks beautiful. All right. Make sure there's olive oil on the floor still. There we go. Olive oil on the floor still looks good. You can put a little bit more olive oil if you want to. If you want to, you can put a little bit more olive oil. But I think we should be pretty good. This back one is decently nice. I could probably cut that, but I think I'm going to leave that on there. It's going to mess up the steak. Good to see Cheech. I see you, Cheech. Anyways, this is how you cook good for any of you that are 4th of July. Tam, remember these are proteins. I'm also going to say I stopped eating salad for some of you that are watching. I've been adding more carbs to my diet. So today, I'll be adding actually, with this, I'm going to eat. I ate some spaghetti yesterday, right? I made some pasta. You guys already know. You can go see yesterday's stream. I made some shrimp pasta with cauliflower and broccoli and beautiful, beautiful sauce, right? Italian, right? But the point of the matter is, we got 2 ribeyes here. They're on sale here at Publix in Florida. I don't like to promote stores or whiskey store. I don't like to promote whiskey stores or stores in general. But we can say that I'm from Florida. And in Florida, we have these on sale because tomorrow is a holiday, July 4th. So for a lot of you, we're going to just make sure that this one, look, there's an issue here, man. We got more olive oil over here on this side than over here. If you have that issue, it's no problem. Just add a little bit of olive oil here. You should be okay. All right? Don't overthink it. I know I've been mad today. I did say at the beginning of the stream, I've been getting mad at everything today. A lot of things today. I had to wait in a whole line today. Jesus Christ. You know, a VIP. Wait in a whole line. Just to find out they had no more money in their cash register. Come on. How do you not have more money in the cash register? Sir, can you hold up for a second, sir? I don't have any more money. You're giving me a $100 bill. I don't have any more money, sir. Everybody pays everybody swipes a card. Are you joking me? What you mean you got no more? Yeah, I got to wait for my manager. Oh, man. Everything. And by the way, for all of you, I went to 2 stores to find these steaks. The first store, they didn't have any. The first store didn't have any. I just want to let you guys know. So, for any of you that are tuning in now, because I do know this is not a good day to stream because it's everybody's traveling. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. But the point of the matter is, I did travel to two stores. And they were really far apart. The two Publixes that I went to, the first Publix didn't have any, and then the second Publix they had some, but I had like 10 pieces that I had to scribble through because again, when you do pick out these, don't just pick any, all right? You're going to have the option to pick some, even if you pay $1 or $2 more, it's good. Remember, this is your first meal, your only meal of the day. If it is, you want to pick good pieces of steak. The point of the matter is, one of the main things you want to focus on is you want to focus that the bone is cut right? You don't want something that they cut the bone and it's a bad bone. Make sure it's a good bone. Also, you want to make sure that the marbling, you have at least a little bit of marbling. It says USDA choice. We understand this, but you could say there is marbling a little bit. Got to make sure the outside is perfect. So I did pay about, I think it was, what is it, $30-some? $30-some, I think I assure you guys. But it's a good sale. Usually these are $20. So I just want to let you guys know, always bargain shop. It does not only help you out, but at the end of the day, you don't have to feed a whole buffet of people, right? You're only feeding yourselves. So for a lot of you, this is really actually, this is perfect. This is exactly what I need. So what do we use on here so far? The back one, we use Cosmo SPG. That's what we used, right? That was a salt, pepper, and garlic. That was for that one. The front one we use, which the front one I think I'm going to have today, and the one in the back I'm going to have in the morning with some eggs. You're probably asking, what kind of eggs? Tomorrow morning, the food of champions is rice with an egg, right? With an egg. If I have leftover beans, I'll have it. But then I'll have my steak. I'll cut up my steak in the morning. I don't eat Wheaties. I eat a real steak, just like Michael Jordan. Anyways, Kinders, right? Kinders. Somebody says my mic is cracking. Let's see if we could fix it. I do know that. Thank you so much for letting me know. Let's fix that. Be good. Let me know if you can hear me now. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, that should have helped. Hopefully that helped out. You let me know if we good. You let me know if we good. You let me know if we good. Okay, so for all of you, here we go. For all of you, make sure, let me know, please, if the audio is good. Here we go. Let's drink the rest of this. This is the Blanton's. Let's drink this up. It's so good. I'm going to start drinking a different whiskey. But for any of you ranchers, let me know if I have ever issues with the audio. I do know that Five Binocular Sprays. Good to see Five Binocular Sprays. Thank you so much, Five Binocular Sprays. I appreciate it so much. Let me know. I like to joke with him, but I hope he's not joking. Here we go. Let's drink this up. All right, that's good. Okay, I'm going to start drinking some of the whiskeys that I really want to drink. And before anything, we're going to also put them in the spotlight. We're going to put them on the spotlight. So, for a lot of you, I want to kind of talk to you guys about this too. If you're watching right now and you have never had any of these whiskeys, okay, if you have never had any of these whiskeys, let's repeat again. Some of these whiskeys, let's repeat after me. Some of these whiskeys you will not like. If I can say one thing, and I'm going to say this clearly, everybody has a different palate. If you're tuned into this channel and you like steak, you like some of the food that I show, well, your palate is probably as good as mine. We also have the same taste if you like to drink purified water. I like to drink purified water, right? Understand, I am a man that likes to wear also watches. If you like watches, maybe that has something to do with maybe the intelligence. I don't know. But if I use extra virgin olive oil and you use an avocado olive oil, let's just say this. If you're using avocado oil, you might not have the same taste as me. All right, so now that I say that, let me get that out of the way. All right, any first timer watching, some of these whiskeys, that I'm drinking right now are some of the best whiskeys you could buy. Currently, if you're watching right now, some of these are a little bit harder to find. I'm going to explain to you which one's hard to find and which one isn't. One of the easiest one currently to find right now, which it wasn't before, right now, Blanton's is really, really easy to find. I don't know what's happening with the bourbon boom, but a lot of people are officially, they're not buying bourbon right now. There's a lot of people that are only buying, they're buying the premiums, right? The hard to find allocated bottles. They're buying those, right? And for some of you, you're probably going to be able to find a lot of these at the store. There's another hard one to find currently, Redwood Empire. I'm going to drink this one now. This one's another hard one to find. Redwood Empire. There's a Screaming Giant. Really good. They do good artwork on their bottles. Really, really good artwork. This one is clocking in at 96 proof. I'm going to say this for a lot of you that haven't had this. Let me just say the word, okay? This is a yummy, yummy, very yummy whiskey. If anything that you want to know about that, I'll tell you right now. But just to start, we just started off drinking Blanton's. And the Blanton's that I drank is really, really probably one of the best. I'm going to say store picks are always the best. Blanton's that you could buy. If you had to pay $100 for a store pick, I would pay $100 for a store pick if I had the option to taste it first. If I didn't have the option to taste it first, obviously I wouldn't buy it. But now that I've tasted this one, it's just too late. I'm not going to be able to get another one. Anyways, point of the matter is, let's go on and talk about this Redwood Empire and why it's really, really yummy. First off, let's start drinking this, right? I want to skip the nose because the nose to me is pointless. That right there. That right there. Somebody said in the chat room. Somebody said in the chat room, Black Velvet. It's really, 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 really to the point, right? I'm going to say this. It does have that. It does have that taste. First off, I'm just going to say this. This is very yummy. If you have never had a Redwood Empire, I would suggest you to definitely give it a shot of the ones that are about $80. A little bit hard to find, the $80 ones, but I would recommend a lot of you to definitely try to do that. The more expensive the Redwood, the more they put a little bit more work into it, right? There is Redwood Empires that are cheaper that I'm not going to show you that you can buy at your stores. And personally, to me, if I wanted to do cocktails, I would pay and buy the Redwood Empire, the cheaper ones. But what's the point when I'm not doing cocktails? So I go strictly and for all of you, there's different releases that they have. There's a rye whiskey, there's a blended whiskey, there's a wheated whiskey, which this is a wheated whiskey. They just have so many different releases. Just understand the one releases you want to aim for, the ones that are about $80. Those are the ones of the Redwood Empire you want to aim for. And there's some that I have inside. I don't want to bring the whole collection out here. It's kind of pointless, but they do really good stuff. Just understand, you're not going to be blown away, okay? Let me explain to some of you. You're not going to be blown away by these Redwood Empires. They're really good, really yummy. You can enjoy it with friends, family. It would be great to have it on the 4th of July. If I was to pick any whiskey on here for a 4th of July, I would definitely not pick this one. I wouldn't pick the Knob Creek 12 year because the 12 year should be for me. If anything, 4th of July, this would be the bottle that I would show family and friends. This is the bottle that I would, out of all these, Redwood Empire would be another one that I would give them. And if I wanted them to try a rye whiskey, the Penelope, that is one that I would definitely give them because it's very light, very smooth, and I don't want to overstimulate anybody's palate that doesn't know about whiskey. Let's drink this up. Redwood Empire, good to see. Some people that are watching that are not in the chat room, today is officially July 3rd. Let's drink this up. By the way, today's the second stream. I did a stream earlier. That stream is members only, members only. Let's drink this up. Man, that's... Ooh! You know what I have to say about this? I personally feel I personally feel if Redwood Empire, this is just an opinion, this is just an opinion, all right? If Redwood Empire would take out that 5% rye that they have in here, because you have the rye in here. If you don't know about this, I'm not trying to be a master distiller. I don't really care about the mashbill. But for some of you, every bottle usually, or you can find it online, it tells you the percentage of corn. It also tells you the percentage of wheat or malted barley. They give you the percentage of wheat. So here we go with 30% wheat, 61% corn, 5% rye. If they take away the rye, I think this would be so much better. You have the malted, you have the malt here, 4% malt, 5% rye, 61% corn, and 30% wheat. If they would have taken that off, right? They would have taken this off and at least put more, maybe corn, right? It would be 66% corn. It just take that off 5%. I think this would be a really, really excellent bottle. It's still good. It's still good, but good isn't as good as excellent. You understand what I mean? I think they have a way to do that eventually and do a different batch and maybe take away the rye. That I think would be really good. How would it taste like? I personally think that it would taste like a little bit more. Let me see. What would it taste like? I'm going to try to subtract the rye whiskey in my head while I'm drinking this. Honestly, it'd probably be as smooth as butter. And as a matter of fact, the rye is good. I think it would be a little bit too sweet, right? Maybe they did the right thing to keep the rye in there. No, we have to take the rye out of there. Wait a minute, no. We gotta take the rye out of there. We gotta take the rye out of there. Good to see new people in the chat room. For all of you watching, we're gonna drink another whiskey. What whiskey am I gonna drink? It's good. This is good. I actually want to drink. I want to mix my palate up a little bit, since I have a little bit of rye already in my palate. This is a wheated bourbon. So remember, this is a bourbon, but it does have a good amount of rye. That's a little bit of rye spice. Here we go. Let's put this. So this is the Penelope, the straight rye, toasted rye. It's a heavy, heavy toast. Char number 2. And this is the proofing. It's 100 proof. Let's pour this up. I'm not going to pour too much of that. Penelope, beautiful bottle. I like what they did. They did it like a green. It's like a faded green. Beautiful green. Beautiful green. All right, here we go. Let's drink this up for all of you. First off, before I drink this up, I didn't want to nose any of these, but I actually want to nose this one. All right, let's nose this one up. Shout out to Ohio State Buckeyes. Here we go. Let's nose this out real quick. Woo! Now that over here, woo! That over here, let me say this. That is the only thing I've wanted. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to nose the Jefferson. I want to nose the Jefferson. Let's nose this out. Oof! Damn. That's perfumey as hell. Almost like floral perfumey. It's so floral perfume I have to spit. It's really perfumey, man. Really, really. This is why I don't like to nose out anything. Here we go for all of you. If you haven't already commented in the chat room, here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, cheers, cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. This is Penelope. It's a bourbon. Now, this is a crazy part. Look, for all of you, if you don't know anything, it says bourbon. You don't know anything, right? But this is a rye. Straight rye whiskey. You wouldn't know, but it says bourbon, right? Crazy, right? Crazy. This is a rye. This is a rye. Toasted rye. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. Oof. Oof. It's very floral. Very floral. Let me tell you the taste. I'm about to say it, okay? Let me tell you the taste. I'm about to say it. Taste on this. Taste on this. I'm about to say it. This is a taste. It tastes good. That's the flavors. Those are the tastes. Point of the matter is, I can't say this is the most best, excellent bottle out of all of these. I can say it's really good. But the one thing that bothers me is I personally, honestly want to say, I think, honestly, the proofing actually bothers me. Usually, proofing doesn't bother me, but I think it does. And what I'm going to do is, I'll put this over here. Let's pop this open. Let's put a little bit of water on here. Anybody said in the chat room they had a kosher? The kosher is probably one of the best rye recipes. Bourbon, right? Bourbon. The kosher from Buffalo Trace, there's two of them. There's the real rye, and there's the rye recipe. The rye recipe is a bourbon that has just more rye. Point of the matter is, here we go. Let's notice this out one more time. You see, now I enjoy it. A little bit of water, just a tad bit. Let's drink this up. I don't enjoy it as much with water. I don't enjoy it as much with water. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually pour again. I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing here and pouring the right amount. So I'm going to put a little bit. Let's pour the right amount of whiskey. Okay, so we put the right amount of whiskey. Now I'm going to put the right amount of water. Again, this is 100 proof. I've been enjoying rye whiskeys at a low proof. Just a little tad. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Just a tad bit. I've been enjoying low proof rye whiskey as of lately because it's been really hot out here. Shout out to Cheech. I think Cheech knows how hot it is in Florida. I don't know where he lives, but I do know he is in Florida. I think we have a lot of people. We have a lot of people from Florida. A ton of people from Florida. And I do know that many of you that are watching, you know how hot it is. So I'm going to say this. If you ever buy whiskey for tomorrow's 4th of July. Today is July 3rd, 2025. If you buy any whiskeys, as a matter of fact, I was supposed to put a Scotch in here. I completely forgot. That was the first thing I thought of before I brought any whiskeys out. I thought of putting a Scotch whiskey on here. How dare me? How dare me? You know what? I should just do it now. I should bring a Scotch out and do it now because a lot of people want a decent Scotch. All right, let's drink this up. Penelope, right? Here we go. That is so much better when you just drop a little bit of water. Just a tad bit of water. I don't know what it is with me lately, but it's been hot out here. It's so ugly and dirty. Look at that. Every low-proof rye whiskey that I've been drinking has been phenomenal. Let me clean this up real quick because it's real dirty. Every rye whiskey I've been drinking as of lately that has been in this heat. I'm wearing a fragrance right now, by the way. If Unpacking Sprays is watching, he can let me know what fragrance he's wearing. I'll tell him what I'm wearing. My scent of the day. Point of the matter is, in the heat, some of these whiskeys are not going to be as good as you would have them if you were inside, if you're in cold weather, right? I'm just going to let you guys know ahead of time. It does make a big difference in some of the whiskey choices that you pick out, especially in the hot heat. You guys are hitting the like button. I really appreciate all of you that are hitting the like button. Keep on hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. Here we go. Let's finish up the little bit that I have. And that's good. It is so good. Just a tad bit of water is really all you need. I'm going to start adding. I don't want to put it in a piece of ice. A piece of ice is going to ruin it. But I'm going to start putting in here. I'm going to start with that Penelope. I'm going to start putting a little bit of water throughout. By the way, I do want to drink something. I was supposed to bring it out. I didn't bring it out. So I'm going to bring it out now. There's a whiskey I want to drink. I just want to drink it because it's so humid out here, and I want to try it out in the humidity. Oof. All right, I don't want to try this out in humidity. Let's start moving this to the side. How do I move this? Every time I think something's a bad idea, usually it is a bad idea. But today, we should be okay. Look at all that olive oil on the bottom. Let's clean that off. I think we cleaned it off plenty. All right, I'm gonna put it over here. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of you that are like, man, I need some single malt. You're gonna start seeing deals out there. Let's pop this open. Let's pour it in our glass. And for a lot of you, I just want to tell you guys that Glenlivet 14, maybe it's something that some of you need to really get, right? Let's pop it open. All right, here we go. Glenlivet 14. So this is very to me it's very light, very light. 80 proof, 80 proof, right? 80 proof. You guys are good with 80 proof, right? You guys are good with 80 proof, yeah. Point of the matter is, look, it's very hot out here, and I know many of your friends are probably going to be saying that, you know what? You need to officially get some scotch. If they tell you that, now you know there's a scotch out there you can buy. You have seen some of the scotches that I've showed you, all of you, showed you guys. So for some of you, if there is a choice that you need to get, the Glenlivet 18 is probably my favorite. 18 is really my favorite. We have it inside. I'm not going to bring it out. I want to make sure you guys can afford something. And this is something you can afford. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to pour this up, the Glenlivet 14. Let's pour this up a little bit. You guys all can afford this. We're going to pour a little bit. Now, this was inside, so it's a little bit cold inside my house. It's a little bit cold. I had the AC on earlier. That's good. The point of the matter is this is really nice. Really good. And for over here, I'm just going to say this. Somebody in the chat room says, beans and toast pairs well with Glenlivet. That's funny. I'm not from England, so, you know, we don't really do beans, but I am going to have some black beans with these steaks. Anyways, the point of the matter is, this is really good to have it a hot summer night. Again, what did I say? A summer night. Right now, it should be about summer night. So for a lot of you, here we go. Let me just show you. It is about a summer night. Here we go. It's about almost 7:35 almost, right? Almost 7:35, 7:33. So for all of you, you guys know what time it is. We are number one. Anyway, it's point of matter is, here we go. Let's drink this up. Glenlivet 14. One of the main things you're going to taste on there, you're going to get a toffee note. Okay? One little toffee note is all it takes for nighttime for you to enjoy this. And for a lot of you, I'm going to say this. These are some things you could just really buy and enjoy. That's all that matters. You can buy it and enjoy it. This is selected and finished in cognac cask to give it that rich and intense flavor. And you guys already know we have something else on the stream that has a cognac finish. This is really nice. You can see some of the charts over here. It tells you, oof, it almost hit that, oof, my finger. Look at my finger. Oof, if there was fire, I'd be melted. Anyways, the point of the matter is you can see some of the notes all on the back. Toffee note should be the main note that just stands out. We go toffee note. Beautiful toffee. It says vanilla, floral, fruity, spice, and raisin. For all of you, this is a nighttime like this time of day. Nighttime kind of whiskey. Can you have this in the morning? I wouldn't suggest you to have this in the morning. Nighttime. when you're about to have some steak or after you have some steak, preferably is after you have some steak. Let's drink this up. Now, the best part about having this in summertime, 80 proof. All right. Some of you don't understand how hot it is here. I can't breathe out here. I can't breathe. It is so hot out here that I can't breathe out here. It's so much humidity out here that I'm just thinking that right now, if there was more humidity, I might have to end the stream. That's how hot it is out here. For all of you, low proof whiskey is really good. 80% proof, really good. So Glenlivet 14, let's drink this up. Man, that's good. Tasty notes, tasty notes. Let me say it again, right here. I'm about to say, tasty notes, tasty notes. Explicitly beautiful. Very beautiful for the price. $60 should be the max you should pay for that. $60 should be the max you should pay for that. And for some of you, I do know that you have the money to buy these. I'm not here to promote any of these. Like, these companies not paying me to promote it. It's for you guys. You guys pay the big bucks, right? For me to stream. And at the end of the day, we stream every day. I give you the good recommendations. Unlike QVC that tells you, buy right now, we only got 5 more left. Unlike QVC that says, we only got 5 more left, 1-800-QVC. We're not here to do that. We're here to adopt a formula. Our formula on here is whatever I show is really something I like, and if I like it, you should definitely try to understand it should be number one in your bar, right? Should be something that you should buy. Again, every stream, we put a bunch of different whiskeys on the stream. Anything that I want to just pick out. You know what? Sometimes I pick out randos. I pick out random whiskeys in my collection. I have the whole store. There's bad whiskeys that I have that I don't want to show. There's whiskeys that you're never going to see. If I do put a Basil Hayden 10-year, I'll put it on here. But you'll never see some of the bad whiskeys, right? Unless we have a show that's just bad whiskeys. But then it's bad. Like, what's the point of that? You know what I mean? What's the point of that? The point of the matter is, we're going to finish this up. I do want to, after having this, because this has we have a cognac finish on here. After having this is why I kind of had to take this out, because we have another whiskey on here that has a cognac finish. The other whiskey is a Jefferson's, right? Jefferson's. So, for a lot of you, this has a cognac finish. Which one's going to be better? The Glenlivet? Which one's better? Hard Truth? Somebody says Hard Truth in the chat room. Don't get that. That stuff is Instagram worthy. Don't buy anything that people promote on Instagram. Instagram is a place that people promote companies because they get paid. Don't buy that. It's no good. Wait till they get sold out to a company, and then now the companies will do some good stuff to it. But currently, don't think it's worth putting on the show. We drank it recently on the stream. I think. Was it on the stream or a video? I made a video and we drank it, and it's just not worth it. Anyways, I don't like to talk about companies, and for anybody that commented in the chat room, thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. Today, super chats. I'm dried up, man. I'm like a skeleton out here. I'm dried up. I got no super chats here, and that's understandable. Today is July 3rd. You guys are all vacationing. So for all of you, maybe I should have taken all these whiskeys out. Maybe I should just put out one whiskey, a Jim Beam, right? Should have put up Jim Beam. Wait a minute. Is that a dolphin? It's a dolphin. If he jumps again, I'm going to scream. If he jumps again, I'm going to scream. No. That's not a dolphin. Or was it? I think it was a dolphin. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let's drink this up. Cheers. Cheers, all of you. The last of the Glenlivet 14. Down the hatchet. All right, so we're going to be drinking a different whiskey. Now I want to drink the Jefferson's. This is the one that I drank yesterday that I told you guys. We talked about this. Now, what's better? An American whiskey or a Scotch whiskey? Let's see. A little bit of American whiskey action. Shout out to one of our presidents, right? Mr. Jefferson himself. If there was a bottle that I would recommend Cheech to drink, would be this one. Cheech is an OG on our channel. He's an OG in our channel. He's not doing YouTube too much anymore, but he's a Whiskey Encore channel. And he got into fitnessing, and that's okay. Some of you, you go through hobbies throughout your life. I remember that I used to play baseball, and the reason why I stopped playing baseball is because I couldn't stand waking up at 6 a.m. anymore. I couldn't do it. I gave up. I said, I can't do it, man. I don't care if they give me $50 million. I can't be waking up at 5 a.m. every day or 6 a.m. I can't do it anymore. My bones, my body, overwhelmed. Playing in 2 leagues, overwhelmed. I can't do it. For $50 million or $100 million, $200 million, you could give me $1 billion. You can give me $1 billion. If you don't like the career you're going into, just don't do it. Don't do it. The money's not worth it. The money's never worth it if you're going into a career that you don't want. All right? And the point of the matter is, I could have been playing for the Miami Marlins, huh? I could have been playing for the Miami Marlins, and I would have just taken it for granted so hard. I would have just been going out there taking it for granted, and then one day I would have just got hit in the head like, dude, I'm playing for the Marlins. And I probably wouldn't have cared. I just probably wouldn't have cared. I would have taken it for granted. That's just how it is, man. When you're really that good, it's all right. Hey, let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. We're drinking Jefferson's, so let's put this center stage. You take it for granted till it's almost over, right? That's what it is, right? Isn't that the thing, the human thing to do? And then it's like a psychology thing in our head. All right, let's drink this up. To me, wow, not only having a Scotch whiskey and an American whiskey. To me, we have 2 different whiskeys, right? We just had the Jeffersons. We just had these 2 cognac finishes. Which one is lighter and smoother? This one's smoother and lighter, obviously, than 14. There's no age statement on the Jeffersons, but you could tell that it's just perfect. To me, that Jefferson's is so simple. To me, that Jefferson's is so simple, it's dangerous. Yesterday, I drank so much of it. When I woke up, I said, is that the only whiskey I drank? Today, I literally woke up and I said, is that the only whiskey I drank? There's no way. There's no way. But it is. It's the only whiskey that I drank yesterday, and I really like it. It's so simple. It's so simple, but they finish it in a cognac cask, and you'll never know. You'll never know what kind of cognac cask. You'll never know the age on this because they don't say it. You never know the age on this. They're never going to say it. I will say that if it's an older age rye whiskey, it's not going to taste good. So under 10 years, guaranteed. Under 10 years, under 10 years, guaranteed. Let's just say that. All right, let's say that under 10 years. Guaranteed. There's people out here that say, man, older age, it makes a whiskey taste better. You know the people that say that? The only people that say that whiskey tastes better with older age are the people that actually drink whiskey. The enthusiasts. If you're tuning into an enthusiast, like a YouTube channel, like me, I'm different, right? I'm a little bit different. I'll be honest with all of you. I'll just rip a company for putting too much age in a whiskey, right? But there is other YouTube channels out there that you're probably gonna watch. They're gonna say the older the age, the better. That's not the case. As a matter of fact, the younger the whiskey, usually you can get a little bit more out of it. The oak note won't just completely cover those flavors. So for some of you, it doesn't mean that if you're drinking a 50-year-old whiskey, it's going to taste good. As a matter of fact, the older the whiskey, especially American whiskey, the older the whiskey, sometimes it's just not going to be good at all. It's just not going to be good for some of you. For me, I enjoy the fact that they put a whole, just simple work on this bottle. And it is a special bottle. Why is it a special bottle? I'm going to show you. It's a special bottle because it's officially, there's one barrel that was made for us. Us, I mean, like the 200 and something people that got this bottle, right? You can get your own bottle too. You could just find these at the store. Make sure to get a barrel, right? This is barrel number 42, bottle number 41. The point of the matter is, I was one of the few that was able to get this. Why did I say 200 when there could have been only like 150 people that got this bottle? Because most of the time, it's about 200 something bottles they can make. If the whiskey evaporates, well then we're talking about maybe 100 and something, right? If the whiskey gets so bad that it gets evaporated so bad, you know, they call it angel share. I don't even know why. Who the hell invented angel share? That's so dumb. That's so stupid, man. Point of the matter is, angel share, right? It's basically the whiskey that evaporates and soaks out of the barrel and goes to the heavens, right? Ain't nobody in heaven drinking whiskey. I'm gonna tell you right now. They're drinking wine, all right? The Lord Jesus passing out wine. He ain't passing out no whiskey. Why did they use the angel share as the name of the leakage? I have no idea. I think that's the most dumbest thing ever. But the point of the matter is, we're on that. We're still on that. Nobody has changed that. The point of the matter is, yes, there's certain barrels that do lose a lot of whiskey, right? So they're going to taste a little bit different. More whiskey is going to be on maybe a different barrel, and more whiskey, less whiskey, more whiskey, and every barrel is going to be unique. Yes, they use the same recipe. It's just going to be just a little bit unique. Also, another thing, holy Lord, I can't believe this. I can't believe this right now. We got Axel. Axel's from New Zealand. Holy Lord, I haven't seen him in a whole year. Axel, long time to see. Boom, yes, long time. No say boom, boom. How's the crew, Axel? The crew is good. Today is one of those days. Today is a holiday, Axel, here in America. So here in America, nobody watches streams on holidays. So for a lot of you, Mondays and awesome Tuesday, well, this whole week has been awesome. Axel, it's great to have you here, and he is talking in the chat room from New Zealand. He's one of our different ranches out here that comes from a different place in the world. We have a lot of people around the world that are watching us. We have people around the world, South Africa, watching, right? Somebody in South Africa reached out to me. They have fish. And it's cool, man. They have like little shrimp, and they go, put a shrimp in there. I go, man, I don't know if I'm going to put a shrimp on my fish. Somebody reached out to me that I have known for a long time. He breeds fish in South Africa, and he does watch. Also, people from Germany watch. People from England, London, Canada. The people from Hawaii. Shout out to my friend in Hawaii. He's a multi-millionaire watching. I hope you're having your retired life. And you know what? He didn't even need to retire. He just retired because he has so much stock in Tesla. Shout out to him in Hawaii. And then we have New Zealand. We have a good amount of people from New Zealand watching. But Axel is one of our great ranchers from New Zealand. Axel, I appreciate you so much for watching. Yesterday's stream was awesome. The day before was amazing. Axel, I really appreciate it so much for being here. And for you, Axel doesn't get all these whiskeys, so he gets to enjoy some of these whiskeys with us. For all of you that are watching, maybe you're watching from New York. If you're watching from New York, there's a lot of people in New York that can't. What's that sound? You heard that? Holy Lord, it's a pterodactyl that just flew into the water. Man, that seagull's huge. Anyways, the point of the matter is, there's a lot of... Yo, what the hell? Look at this. Punk. Got a seagull, another seagull. Anyways, the point of the matter is, wait a minute, time out. I'm going to do something real quick. Anyways, here we go, Axel. I'm bad. I lost track of this. I'm trying to beat up a male. There's a male outside. There's a male seagull that's attacking another seagull. I just want to beat up the male, but he's okay now. I threw the broom on his head. Anyways, Axel. Here we go, Axel. Let's drink this up. This is so good. It's so dangerous to drink this. Yeah, the reason why it's so dangerous is it's so amazing. It's so... The notes. This is almost, to me, it's like pure cognac with rye and a little bit of sweetness on the tip. That sounds wrong. And then it just gives you a powerful finish. A powerful finish that screams at your face so hard that it spits at you and says, I'm excellent. This is honestly, it's so dangerous, Axel. It's such a dangerous drink. I can't stop drinking this, man. Axel. Anybody watching? We have one of our friends in the chat rooms in the super chat. Axel, I can't stop drinking this, Axel. This whiskey's so good. Is this whiskey better than Penelope? The toasted rye, of course, yes. Is this whiskey better than the Glenlivet? At this point, after I just said that, it's screaming at me and spitting at me saying excellent? Yes, of course. Is this better than this both? Now we're disrespecting. Now we're disrespecting the master distillers. Calm down. Now we're disrespecting the master distillers. This is really, God, man, this is so good. I just don't want to drink it all because there's not going to be another barrel, man. There's not going to be another barrel. I'm scared to lose it. I'm scared to lose all this bottle. I love this bottle, man. You have no idea how much I love this. God damn. It's so freaking good. Anyways, point of the matter is, wait a minute. Oh, shit, I'm empty. Wow, man, this is so good. And the fact that we have the Knob Creek in back of it, Knob Creek, we could go right in back. Knob Creek could go right in back. Everybody say, no, don't put the Knob Creek in back, no. This is a powerhouse. Brown sugar galore on here. Brown sugar and, what is it, honey? Last time I remember, honey oak. Anyways, one more lick of this. This is dangerous. Oh, this is so dangerous, man. Dangerously good. Okay, I'm going to do something that I didn't do before. So this is something I have never done at all with this. Axel, huge shout out to Axel. I haven't done this before, so you're going to see this firsthand, Axel. All right, the super chatter. A wrench, our New Zealand man. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of water. Now, how much water am I going to put? Mind you, this is low proof. What did I say earlier? I'm falling in love with low proof rye whiskey. But maybe it's just this bottle. Maybe I'm just anyways, here we go. Let's pour a little bit of water here. All right, couple of drops. You saw it, little tinkle, right? Little tinkle. That's not the tinkle that I do on the side of the road at 2 a.m. No, that's not the tinkle. Mine is a big stream. That would dilute this. Point of the matter is, here we go. And shake it up. Jefferson's straight rye whiskey, finished in cognac cask. Here we go. Let's drink this up. It tastes like one of my bubble gum. One of the bubble gums that I chew when I go to the casino. It's so good, man. It's honestly good. Wow, damn, that's good. Shit. I'm going to take this. Now that I know that we're just going to take the Penelope out of the way. Sorry to say, Penelope got to go. All right. Barbecue still on? Yes, it's still on. Good. Still on. Okay. So we have this already. We cleaned it out. Oh. We haven't cleaned it out officially. Let me make sure we clean it out. I think I cleaned it out enough. All right, we cleaned it out. Good. We cleaned it out. Where am I going to put this? I can put it right here. Oof. Put it right here. We're going to start cooking soon, but I have to enjoy my whiskeys. The Reaper has to enjoy his whiskey. So, what do we do in the chat room? Axel, you get the pick. McKenna 10-year. Knob Creek 12-year. I want to drink this one. The 12-year or the McKenna 10-year. Let me know which one you want. Also, if anybody wants to chime in and say which one they want to see, you could say it in the chat room. No big deal. Say it in the chat room. You're welcome to say it in the chat room. Today's a slow day. Everybody's traveling. Don't come to Miami. Don't come to Miami. If you're traveling, please don't come to Miami. Please don't come to Miami. Please don't come to Miami. I'm going to put a poll in the chat room, okay? Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Huge support from the ladies. The only lady in the chat room. Holy Lord. Huge support from Farm Kitty. Thanks so much, Farm Kitty. April Neal. She's usually here every day. Farm Kitty is another great moderator. If Farm Kitty's not here, April's here. They're two great moderators that we have in the chat room. Two ladies. Respect the ladies out here. We have a lot of ladies out here, right? A lot of ladies out here. Respect the women. Anyways, she said knob. She wants that knob. Okay, so we're going to put the knob on here. Where do I move? I'm going to move this like chess. I want to play chess, man. I want to play chess against somebody. Knob Creek 12. I used to play tournaments of chess. And then I got close to the final. The semifinal. And then they told me how much I would win, and then I quit. I won't forget that. If there's no prize, if there's no achievement in my head, I will quit. That's just what it is. Yes, it's just what it is. If there is no prize or achievement, I will quit. I remember I was in school and I was playing chess. We all played chess. I think I was in a chess club. We were playing chess, and I was one of the top 20 out of hundreds of kids. I felt like all the kids were retarded or something. Point of the matter is, maybe they weren't retarded. Point of the matter is, I was getting to the semifinal. They told me what I was going to win. What was I going to win? I was going to get a gift card to some stupid place. And then I was going to get chocolates from the stupid place that wants to make us sell the chocolates. I was so stupid. Matter of fact, I was such a thug. I ate the chocolates that they gave us. I also did something else. I would sell it from double the price. It was a long time ago. In the 90s, I think it was. Here we go. Knob Creek 12-year. Before I do this Knob Creek, I had a lot of flavors. I have this in my mouth. I also have a couple other things. So what I'm going to do is... Today's Friday, right, you guys? Yeah, today's Friday. All right, here we go. Let's drink this up. Knob Creek 12. Knob Creek 12 here. Knob Creek 12 here. It's actually boring. That's crazy. Josh, it's Thursday. Thank you so much for letting me know it's Thursday. You guys know that I lose track of time. Right? I lose track of time. Somebody said the retarded people play checkers. That's funny. Who the hell said that? Who the hell said that? Knob Creek is so boring, man. The 12-year. So before I say it's boring, let me explain to you what I just drank. I just drank again the Glenlivet 14 cognac finish. I drank the Jefferson's cognac finish. I drank Redwood Empire, the Scribentine, the Weeded. I drank the Penelope toasted rye. Heavy, heavy toast. Beautiful, heavy toast. Now again, for some of you, I still want to recommend you the same thing that I said at the beginning. If you July 4th, you buy this one, cool. Your friends are going to enjoy it. And then if you have a rye whiskey, this is another good one to have. If there's a whiskey out here that I kind of want to tell you guys, if you can find it and enjoy it with your friends for July 4th, this one would be the one to get, right? Out of all of them. But this Knob Creek 12-year is also a good one. But the thing is, this is the thing, man. I just drank all of these. It's like I went to a Universal Studios. It's like I went to Disney World. It's like I went to Epcot. It's like I went to Magic Kingdom. I hate those places, but I'm just giving you guys an idea because you guys know I went to all these places, and then after I'm drinking this, and this feels like I went to a mini golf session. That's what it feels like. I just don't find the joy. I don't find a joy in drinking that Knob Creek 12-year right now after I finish drinking all these other whiskeys. And that's a thing. It could happen to you. The Knob Creek 12-year is amazing. It's really good. But I just have no joy in drinking this. Look, I'm drinking this. I'm drinking this right now. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. I'm drinking this right now. Let's drink this up. Somebody said Penelope Architect. For if you find it for $45, it's good. Find it for $45, personally, I don't really honestly recommend Penelope. I don't want to ever recommend Penelope. There's so many good whiskeys out there that I don't want to recommend Penelope. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. This is better. This is better. $59.99, $60. This is better than the Penelope Architect. Now, if you find the Architect for $40, I mean, still, if you find it for $40, I still think this has so much more value than the Penelope Architect. I know many of you are probably like, you know what, other YouTubers are saying this and that, this and that. Look, the money value is all that matters, all right? The money value is all that matters. What matters to all of you? If as long as you save $50, $20, $30, it adds up. That's why I show you guys good whiskeys so you can save money. And I tell you, I'm honest with you guys. I just drank all of these, and I'm honest with you. I'm not finding this. I'm just not finding this. What's the word, man? I'm not finding this. I'm not having joy in drinking this. By the way, let me start my rice, okay? Give me a second. Let me start my rice. I'm going to put it inside. We good. I started up my instant pot. I'm sorry, did I say air fryer? Started up my instant pot. I started up my instant pot. For some of you watching, I'm just going to say this, okay? For all of you, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate all of you tuning in. You guys are really awesome. I'm also going to say this. Penelope's are great so far, ever since they got bought out. They got bought out. They started off on Instagram. They got bought out by a company, and that company, officially, you guys know what it is. It's always been MGP juice, Indiana kind of juice. So you guys already know the drill. And if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, it's okay. Simple as this. Penelope is something that I don't want to try to recommend on a daily basis. I want to try to tell you guys there's American companies out here. Penelope's American, but there's American companies out here that really give you bang for buck. Right? So, for example, I'm going to tell you this. For all of you, look. I'm going to tell you this. Distilled and bottled in Heaven Hill Distillery. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, you heard me. One of my favorite bottles in the world is Elijah Craig, #1, right? Larceny and Elijah Craig is like my favorite. I love that, right? Point of the matter is, this is from them. We're going to drink that now. But so far, I'm a little bit bored. I'm a little bit bored with this Knob Creek 12 year. I'm slightly bored with this 12 here. Oof. Matter of fact, one thing that's poking out at me is that sweet oak. 12 years. If this was 20-something years, oof, you guys wouldn't enjoy it. There's for some of you that are newbies, the 18, I have the 18, one of my favorites. Only reason why I like the 18 is because it has tobacco and leather. The 15, which is the 15, not this one, but the other 15 I have inside, you guys seen it before? I like that one because it has fruity notes to back up with the oak note. But this one over here, it's almost like you got honey in here, you got oak in here, and is this excellent? Currently, right now, I'm just going to say tasting notes, boring. Tasting notes are very boring to me when I just drank all of these other whiskeys. I'm going to put another whiskey on the stream before we start cooking. That's a Henry McKenna. Now, this Henry McKenna has mainly, one of the main things that I like about this, it's bottle and bond, it's 100 proof. Whenever you see bottle and bond, that means it's under government supervision so that nobody messes with the barrels, nobody adds or takes away. It's 100 proof always, 50% ABV. So understand, if it says bottle and bond, that means the government, look at the stamp, you see the stamp over here, the government always watching. And they have the keys. They have the keys, right? They have the keys. Let's clean this up real quick. Let's clean this up. So for Axel, thank you so much. Laguna Band. Somebody says over here. Laguna Band. Over here, Axel says, over here watching, just busy with emails and business. That's okay, Axel. Shout out to Axel. Thank you so much, Axel. He's a busy guy. Axel, I think it was you that said you could send me whatever you want to. You don't have to. What I would like, if you do send me anything through the mail, send me New Zealand stuff, man. If there's anything, you don't have to send me food, but if you do send me stuff, you already have all the details of one of our wrenches in the chat room. If you do send me stuff, New Zealand stuff would be cool, right? New Zealand, they have a certain the people from New Zealand, they have a grit, they have an energy, right? They have an energy. There's two places in this world that have energy. To me, Hawaii, the people of Hawaiians have energy, and the people from New Zealand have energy. Those are the two places, to me, that the people around there, they just have so much energy. So, I do know that Axel, a long time ago, me and him talked. You don't have to send me anything. I could say New Zealand stuff. That'd be cool. New Zealand stuff. Anyways, let's drink this up. By the way, I'm extra large, XXL. I'm an extra large, but the thing is, when I start washing my extra large clothes, shirts, they shrink. Let's drink this up. That's good water. That's good water. That's good water, huh? McKenna, tenure. McKenna tenure. Oof, I put a little bit more than I need to. McKenna tenure. By the way, we should be putting some of these seasonings on stream, right? There's no place for them. I mean, Mitch. There we go. There you go. There's some place. Oof! Axel! Whoa! Axel! Here we go, Axel with a super chat. He says again, brother, my shit got sent back to me. I try again, though. Okay, don't send. I'm going to say this, Axel. They're not going to let you send, probably not going to let you send meat, Axel. They're not going to let you send meat. For somebody that don't know, me and him were doing a thing. They were to send some cool stuff. But he wanted to send me products. If anything, if there was items that you could send, that would be fine. You don't have to, Axel. You don't have to. Whenever you just feel like you have to, you could do it, okay? You don't have to. Axel, thank you so much, Axel. And if you don't know Axel, he's in New Zealand. And he has a huge farm. Here we go. You know what I would like to do? I would like to cook in an open mountain with a waterfall and maybe something crazy. That's my dream. My dream to cook by the river or by a waterfall or by a good view. Cook on an open flame. Cook something that I could just tell you guys and show you guys. That'll be so cool. But it's very hard. I would have to make a video, right? Over here, venison. Oh, venison, damn. Ooh, that's amazing. The things that he says are just remarkable. Axel has just so much product over there in New Zealand. What was that? Was that a dolphin? Wait a minute. I want to show you the dolphin when he jumps out. Oh, man. That was probably something else. That was probably a different fish. Here we go, Axel. So far. Huge shout out to Axel. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Henry McKenna, 10 years. Look us up. Oh, man. The Henry McKenna to me is better. To me, right now. Better. Mind you, the palate changes every day. You guys want to know what I had today? I think I told you guys earlier. If you want to know what I had today, I told you earlier, but I'll tell you again if you want to. Over here. Cheers, Reaper. Axel, let me ask you this. Do you want me to officially start cooking? You lead the show. Axel, you want me to drink beer? I have an option. Stella. As a matter of fact, maybe I shouldn't. No, I'm not going to drink beer. Axel, I'm not going to drink beer. I'm not going to drink beer, but he did post up a beer. A beer, what is it called? He posted up a beer glass. It's all up to Axel. You know what? If he wants me to drink beer, I'll put up that beer. If he wants me to drink, I'll do it. If he wants me to, I will. And then at the end of the stream, it would just be, for all of you, you guys will probably want to have the beer, right? You probably want to buy the beer. Here we go. Henry McKenna, 10 years. Drink us up. Oh, I'm on Goose Vodka. Oh, man. No. Axel. Grey Goose vodka, Axel. You gotta get the Russian vodka, man. Look, Axel, me and you, it's just me and you. We're whispering. Look, man, I don't like the Chinese, all right? But the Chinese, they make good phones. Say that right now. Huh? You heard it. It's me and you, Axel. Shh. Don't say anything. Me and you, Axel. Nobody's hearing us. Shh. China makes great technology. Here we go, another thing. Russia. Russia makes good vodka. Made good vodka. France. France, they don't make good vodka. France, they make good croissants. Croissants! There we go. You know what? I'm out of the closet. I'm out of the closet. Me and Axel were in the closet whispering, but I'm out of the closet now. French. The French make great croissants. They make so good croissants. Man, you know what? Tomorrow, I know what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow, I'm gonna take a cigar at a croissant place or a French place. I'm gonna ask them, can I smoke out here? They're gonna say no, and I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna smoke a cigar at a croissant place. A croissant place. Uh, Axel says, which one? Beluga. Get the beluga, okay? Get the beluga. Get the beluga, Axel. Axel, get the beluga. If you don't want to spend the money, Axel has money. You got money, Axel, so get the beluga. Get the beluga, okay? Beluga. It has a sturgeon. It has a sturgeon on it, okay? It has the emblem of a sturgeon. It's like $100. USD, it's $100. All right, Axel? Get that one. If you want to be cheaper, because you don't want to spend the money, you could get the Russian one, that I showed you, right? Anyways, here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. We're gonna start cooking up, okay? Let's drink this up. Damn, that whiskey's goddamn good. Let me see. Let me see over here. Somebody, let me see over here. Give me a second. Let me flip this. Let me flip these steaks. Let me flip these steaks. I'll move this out of the way. Let's flip these steaks real quick. Let's flip these steaks real quick. Ooh, let's flip these steaks. Damn. Beautiful. Let's flip those steaks. All right, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I think... Oh, let me do something real quick. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do the last German beer that I have. I think I'm going to do the last German beer that I have. By the way, look at this piece of ice. Huge piece of ice. This is going to prevent me from leaving tonight. Once I drink this beer, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Once I drink this beer, I'm not leaving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of these. I'll move some of these things out of the way. I'll move some of these things out of the way. Let's put this. Let's move some of these things out of the way. Oh, what kind of light is this? Shout out to Axel. All right, Axel. Here we go, Axel. You know what? You inspired me. All it took was that emoji. You inspired me. That's all it took, an emoji, man. An emoji. Let's take this out of the way. Great whiskey. Great whiskey. Great whiskey. Let's take it. Oh, damn, this is good whiskey. Let's take this out of the way. Axel. Now, this is what happens when you super chat. If you super chat, oh my Lord. Shit. I'm not going to need this anymore, right? I'm not going to need this anymore. I'm not leaving tonight. I was planning on leaving tonight. Now I'm not leaving tonight anymore. Now I'm drinking this. I'm not going to be leaving. So for all of you, let's do this. Here we go. Let's go. I'm not leaving tonight. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving tonight. Let's put the seasonings. The seasonings are the ones that need that the little promotion. These companies they're drowning. They're drowning. Oof. How do I open this? Let me see. Do I have a bottle opener? Let's see. Do I have a bottle opener? I can't get drunk, man. It sucks. Sucks. I need to be able to, like, pass out. I can't. It's impossible. Okay, I can. As a matter of fact, I don't have a bottle opener, so I'm going to use... What am I going to use? I'm going to use my knife. Here we go. We're going to use our knife. And for some of you that are watching... You guys are like, what the hell did I just tune into? It's a whiskey channel. This guy's drinking beer. What kind of channel is this? You just tuned into the Whiskey Reaper channel where I take out my knife. Because at the end of the day, I have the bottle opener right here. Here we go. Let's open this up. Oh, look at this. Only in October you can get this. Only in October. Let's close our EDC. EDC, Everyday Carry. There's one of them. I don't use this one often. I use my other one I have inside, Everyday Carry. I used to use this Everyday Carry too. This is a great one. It's a good company, by the way. Good company. This used to be my Everyday Carry also. But the thing is, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. That's one of the things. Expensive that thing. Here we go. What we're gonna do is, look at the eyes are still on there. In honor of Axel. Oi! Oi! Holy shit! That thing came. You know what? I'm gonna throw it to the seagulls. Yo, move it! There we go. One of them flew away. That's good. Anyways, in honor of the day before, July 4th, let's drink this up. This is a good German glass. Let's drink this up. Haven't had this in 4 months or something. This is my last polymer. Let's drink this up. It brings me back. Oh my Lord. It's bringing me back so hard. Oh my Lord, that brings me back so hard. I love that. Brings me back. That brings me back. Holy Lord, I love that. That brings me back. I love that. All right, let's start cooking. All right, let's start cooking. So for all of you, here we go. For all of you that have been tuning in, you're waiting for me to cook. We're gonna start cooking. Let's start cooking. If you haven't hit that like button for the stream, do me a favor. Do me a favor right now. Hit that like button. We're gonna start cooking, and I hope you guys all really enjoyed the stream from right now. For all of you watching around the world, you guys are awesome. Let's start cooking, baby. Ripper Crew. You know what time it is? Yes, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. We're number one. Let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. Let's get us close to the barbecue. I'm going to show you how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, have patience. If you're an animal, well, if you're an animal, there's no hope. There's no hope. No hope, but you know what? There is hope for a lot of you, so I believe in all of you. Let's start cooking. We're going to start cooking some ribeyes. 2 ribeyes, in fact. One for today and right now. And one for the morning. Oof, we got no amber. There we go, there's the amber. Where's the amber? You see it? You see it? You see the amber? Let that build up. Let that build up. I'm going to push this. Let that build up. You see there's an amber? There's an amber right there. Let that build up on this stream. I have found a fascination on using this is so good. I've found a fascination on using the Redwood barbecue flavor, the Cowboy brand, oak and hickory, hardwood lump chocolate. This is so quick to heat up. I am so enthusiastically involved on this charcoal. I really, really, really like this charcoal. Wesley, good to see Wesley. That's going on. For any of you that have the memberships, don't forget, you have 1 free membership. If you haven't used it, this is a new month. Use it in the chat room this month if you want to. Next to where you're typing, there's a money sign. And the money sign, there's a free message you can add to the stream on any day on the month. For all of you watching, let's start spreading this out. Let's start putting these charcoals right here. Please don't tell me, somebody out here, please don't tell me that Bitcoin is 112,000. Oh, no. I need Bitcoin to go down. One time. All right, so for all of you, here's the barbecue. We're about to barbecue. Wesley, thank you so much for being here. Also, for my members, if your name is green, you have a membership. Thank you so much. Here we go. Don't forget to renew the membership. It locks in. It locks in your emoji, right? Renew the membership if you can. Don't forget to use that emoji. Emojis for the membership. Also, members only content. We posted up 2 members only content. As a matter of fact, 3 members only content this week. Watch it. Let's drink this up. I'm only going to be drinking from there on. I'm only going to drink this. I'm going to put a beer from. So this is a beer from Germany, right? You saw it. I'm going to put a beer from Spain. I don't want to leave tonight. I'm not going to leave tonight. I'm going to put a beer from Spain. Shout out to Axel. I'm going to put a beer from Spain. I'm putting a beer from Spain in my freezer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start cooking, right? You guys are gonna learn for July 4th. Shout out to Axel all day today. He tunes in the perfect days, right? Today's an American, almost American holiday. Let's drink this up. You guys are probably wondering why my wrenches aren't here. Most of my wrenches are American. They leave work early, and some of them have to work overtime just in case. That's what it is. It's really good. October's around the corner. In October, we're going to drink some more of these. In October, we're going to drink some more of these. The last whiskey I drank was the Hannah McKenna 10-year, and this Hannah McKenna is really, really outstanding, 100 proof. I recommend you guys to get this. Really nice. I personally think that I enjoy that one more on the stream than the Knob Creek 12-year, but that's because I drink other whiskeys that had a finish. Sometimes when you dip into the wrong color clam, you enjoy that color clam. Small clams are always the best, they say. But I thought the bigger clams are the best ones. I didn't know, man. I don't like clams. I'm telling you guys right now, I don't like clams. You guys ever had the Brooklyn clams? Brooklyn clams are supposed to be good. I'm probably going to do this on the stream one day, the Brooklyn clams. Some of you guys are probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Is he being for real, or is he talking about fish? Is he talking about real thing? We're going to do some Brooklyn-style clams one day. Oh, my God. You don't understand. Axel, holy crap, Axel. You have supported us so much on the stream. Thank you so much, Axel. Well, the people out here in America, Axel, oh, shit, Axel. Axel, man, thank you so much. Have a feeling that Axel's looking at his monthly, his yearly. He's up. Axel's up. Axel, man, thank you so much. Axel over here, he sent another super chat. He said, love all. If you can't, be good, be bad. Yes, hell yeah. There you go, Axel. I love that comment. That's the best comment of the day. That's a hell of a comment. Oh, man, that's such a good... That's such a good comment, man. Axel, today on the stream, we're at $70 on the stream because of Axel. Thank you so much, Axel. Huge appreciation to you, Axel. And remember, you keep the wrench as long as ever, right? Axel, he's not into drama. Axel's not into drama. He's just tuning in to the products we drink and the food we cook. Thank you so much, Axel. So sad that he couldn't send me the stuff because... You guys know it's very tough to send stuff overseas. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to say this. Axel, thank you so much. Huge appreciation. Here we go, Axel. We're going to start cooking. These are already heated up. Before we move some of these, okay. Our barbecue, you can open this. This is a Weber. And this is what I'm going to do. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, Axel. Just going to move this to the side over here. Just going to move this to the side over here. Look at that, Axel. You saw that? Move this to the side over here. Look at that, Axel. Matter of fact, I can just move it. There you go. There you go. For all of you, there you go. Oof. Oof. God dang, that's beautiful. Axel, thank you so much. You have supported so much on the stream. We're staying live. All the Americans tomorrow are going to just be so shocked. I'm going to say a huge shout out tomorrow when we stream, all right? I'm going to say a huge shout out to Axel. Anyways. Axel, it's finally time. Ribeyes. Which one is which? Well, the one to the further end is the one. Here we go. They're on. They're on. They're on, Axel. They're on. Let's get a little bit closer. They're on. They're on, Axel. They're on. They're on. Are we gonna get us a little bit closer? I think so. Let's move this. Let's move this charcoal. Ooh, shit. Man. That charcoal went flying. They gotta fix that charcoal. Let me get it. Here we go, Axel. Let's start doing this. Moving closer. I'm doing it. Here we go. There we go. Moving closer. There we go. That's as close as we can go before we start burning the camera. We don't want to burn the camera, all right? It's like burning the clam. We don't want to burn the clam. I'm gonna go get the other beer. So far, I'm gonna let you, Axel, watch the steaks, Axel. Look good. Looks good. Look at these ribeyes. Looks good. If this camera turns off, you know what happens. We're gonna be lagging. We're gonna be lagging. A $5 super chat. Shout outs to a $5 super chat. That is Wesley. Thank you so much, Wesley. By the way, Wesley, we're kind of burning up our ribeyes. I'm gonna honor that super chat right now. But before anything, look at this. You saw how I tossed it. I tossed it like a chicken that needed to get spun around. Look at this. We're gonna turn it around. You want to make sure that the side of the ribeyes don't get over. There you go. This looks good. Looks good. It's good. It's good. Make sure it gets nice and tight. Beautiful. So, Wesley, let me explain to you on this channel, Wesley. Don't forget, he's a member. He's a member, Wesley. So, Wesley, let me say this. I have all the whiskeys possible. There's no whiskey that I do not have, right? There's no whiskey that I do not have. Let's back up a little bit. God damn, that fire is, wait a minute, this fire is getting real hot. Okay, you don't want this to get too hot. You don't want this to get too hot. That's way too hot. All right, look at this fire, Jesus Lord. God damn. Okay, let's close this up real quick. My feet are full of mosquitoes. I got like 100,000 mosquitoes on my feet. I think I might have a swollen foot. Wesley, let me tell you real quick, okay? Let me tell you real quick. Let's back up a little bit, all right? Let's back up a little bit. Ooh, look at that smoke. So, on this channel, I save you guys money. I only show the best whiskeys possible. Today, we posted up the newest Scotch whiskey, which is our big Smoky Verse, right? I posted up the Smoky Verse today. You've seen it only on members only content. I do not trade samples. Because I already know all the whiskeys. If there's ever a new whiskey that we find, I show it on the stream, and I tell you guys, I'm honest with you guys, and I tell you if it's worth buying. I want to make sure this channel's worth all of you, your time, your effort, your money. I want to make sure you guys save money. I don't want to waste your money and tell you there's a bottle out there that's really good and hype it up. I do not accept bottles from companies. I also do not accept samples from anybody. I have samples inside, but I don't want to drink them. I just don't accept samples. And for some of you, there's no company you can tell me that's good because we already know what's the best. I try to show you all the new products, so that's what it is. So Wesley, if you tune in on a daily basis on the short videos, I show you the best ones. And also, Wesley, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Wesley, I see you, Wesley. And don't forget, renew that membership. You can see those members-only content. So Wesley, after this stream, there's 2 members-only content you can see on this week. Knob Creek Cast Strength, our bag that we did post up today on the live stream. So there's video, and then there is live stream. Short videos also. Tune into those. If you have a membership, you can see those only for the members only. If you're a public subscriber, you won't be able to see those. Only the members only subscribe. Okay, there you go, Wesley. Wesley Forte, he said, I got you, boy. I got you, boy. He said, I got you, boy. All right, good. Let's drink this up. This is the beer that I'm drinking. You guys saw German beer is really good. Let's drink this up. All right, I don't want to make this steak well done. I don't know how Donald Trump can use the bathroom. Well done food. Anybody eats well done? I feel like the turds are like locked into her ass. They're constipated. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh, you can tell it's rare. You see that? It's rare. You're probably wondering. You're like, it's not rare. Look at it. It's cooked. No, 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 no. It's rare. It looks beautiful, but it's rare. It's rare. All right? It looks beautiful, but it's rare. It's rare. What you want to do with... there's one thing you want to do with USA Choice. You know what it is. You know what it is. How many of you know? You know what it is. USA Choice, you know what it is. Damn, I'm more itchy. I'm more itchy than a lucky dude. I'm more itchy than a lucky dude. Holy crap, I'm itchy as hell. The bottom of my, by the way, we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna put this, oof. We're gonna let this cook up. So, oof, looks good. Okay, you need butter, no salt. Okay. Again, this goes for, I know Axel knows. He's seen us. We've seen us cook. Unsalted butter. A sweet butter. Make sure it's unsalted when it closes up. It closes up. Make sure it's unsalted. On the stream, we're at $75. $75 on the stream. I'm getting bid up. Holy crap, I'm getting bid up. Oh my Lord, my feet. $75 on the stream. Axel, shout out to Axel. Shout out to Axel. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. You guys already know this is a Whiskey channel. We cook up great meals for all of you, but I'm drinking beer because of Axel. He sent $75, and he said $70 on the stream. And also, Wesley Forte. Now you know, Wesley Forte. It's a little secret from me and you. There you go. Nobody else can hear us. Heads drinkers up. I was gonna chug this, but I felt like I was drowning. Shit, I was gonna chug that. I felt like I was drowning. I kind of. We're $30. We're $30 away from playing a song, but the issue is, what's the issue? What's the issue, Reaper? Why don't you play a song, Reaper? We have not $100. We're not $100 yet. That's why. What do you mean? You play songs when you're 100? Yeah. Let's drink this up. Ah, damn, that's good. Let's open this up. Holy shit, what the hell's going on in this barbecue? What's going on in this barbecue? I tell you what's going on. We got some ribeyes. Put that butter on there. These are already done. Oh my God, these are already done. I'm just gonna turn this around. These are already done, man. These are done, man. I'm gonna turn this up because too much butter. Let's cook it up. Ooh! Look at that. Let's put this on the yam. Goddamn. Holy Lord, that bone. Baby Jesus, you blessed me with some good food today. Baby Jesus, you blessed me for my Lord, you blessed me with some good food. I'm a bad man. There you go, that's beautiful. I'm gonna take this off. My Lord, baby Jesus. You blessed me. Well, look at that. It's still, oof. Look at that. Oh my. You know what? I'm gonna keep this on here. It's just, I'm gonna eat it tomorrow, so I might as well. Oh, the heavens, they don't like the heat. The heavens don't like the heat. I like the heat. I'm from hell. I like the heat. Oof. Look at that heat. I like the heat. I can't stand snow, man. I don't know how many of you can stand snow. I can't stand snow. Any of you out there in Memphis, Tennessee, and if you're out there from New York, I can't stand snow. I hate snow. Snow is like, oh shit. Snow is like, that's my, what's it called? What is can somebody tell me what is that thing that Superman kills Superman? I forgot what it's called. It starts with a K. We don't have any nerds in the chat room, so what the hell am I asking? I do know we have one nerd watching. Yes. We got one nerd watching, but he's not going to comment. We got one nerd watching. He loves Batman. He loves food. You can comment if you want to. He loves food. He loves Batman. What else do he like? He likes food. He likes anime. There's one nerd, and his favorite Marvel character, just character in general, is Batman. He's watching, but he's not going to comment. Anyways, point of the matter is, who gives a damn Who gives a damn? Shout out to all the virgins out there. Shout out to all the virgins. Oh. Oh shit. I've completely. Oh no. I think I messed up. I think I messed up. That's okay. No big deal. I think I messed up. Jesus Lord. Holy shit, I think I messed up completely. I need to cook this up. You see this fat? I need to cook this. No. No. Let's go back. This is a reverso. This is a verso, what is it called? Uno chord. This is a reverso. No. I gotta go back. This is a reverso Uno chord. I gotta go back. Oof. It's hot. It's good. Uh-oh. Oof. A reversal chord, yes? This needs to get... I need to burn this fat. I don't know if you guys can even see this. Let me put this on here. I gotta burn this fat. There's no way I'm gonna eat. I'm not eating that if I don't burn the fat. I completely forgot. I was so focused on the beer. I got a beer in the freezer. I was so focused. Look, I gotta burn this fat. It's, oh my, look. See, we're burning it. It's good. Shout out to all of you. Oh, there you go. Perfect. That's what I want. Hook me up with some flames. Satan. Yes, there you go. Hook me up. They don't have flames in heaven. How the hell do they cook good food in heaven, man? Do they have ovens? I don't know. You see? Now, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, baby. It's good. I fixed this up. That's good. I'm just going to put this over here. Good. Aye, we good. That's all I needed. I want to make sure the other one also. I'm not messing around, man. I'm going to make sure this other one. Whoosh. All right. Let me make sure this other one. I think they're good, yeah. Fat's good. Fat's looking good. The sides are looking good. I just want to make sure. We have a little bit of issue here, no big problem. We just toast it up here. That's good. It's everything good. I just want to make this perfect because I'm eating this today and tomorrow morning, so this is the way to do it. Okay. Now we're good. We're good now. Now I feel accomplished. And for some of you that are 4th of July, remember, always do the sides. There's some fat on the sides. Always do the sides. Let's close this up. Remember, close this up to turn this barbecue off. You can reuse the charcoal as long as it turns off. If it turns off, you can use up the reuse the charcoal. Anyways, the point of the matter is, whoo, we gotta end the stream soon, right? On the stream, we're at $70-something. 75. You guys are probably wondering, do you wear shirts on the stream? Sometimes I don't. I think my neighbor stopped walking out. She noticed that I didn't give a damn if she walks out, watch me. My neighbor, she stopped watching me. She used to come out of the balcony. She stopped doing it. Because she noticed that her big booty, her big, didn't get nothing out of me. Nothing. It's like I'm a gay dude. But I'm not a gay dude. Just, she wasn't going to get anything. Anyways, the point of the matter is, woo! You know what? I wish I could make this for my parents. unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't make this for my parents because, well, they don't want me to cook in their house. When I go visit them, they don't want me to cook. They're like, man, I don't want to wash dishes. I go, you're okay. All right. I say, you know what? I hold back my disses. Oof, I don't even say anything. Here we go. So now we drink that one in honor of Axel. I'm going to drink a Spain beer. Who's from Spain? My grandmother's from Spain. Shout out to my grandmother. My grandmother's from Spain. Does that mean I'm Spaniard? I have a little bit of Spaniard in me. I have a little bit of Japanese in me. I have a little bit of Russian in me. I have a little bit of El Salvadorian in me. I have a little bit of, let's pour this up. A little bit of Salvadorian in me. I have a little bit of Peruvian in me. I have a lot of American in me. As we're drinking, I'm getting bit up so hard. I also have a little bit of I got a little bit of bad boy in me. I got a lot of bad boy in me. Point of the matter is, in honor of Axel, I had a little bit of Japanese in me. In honor of Axel, by the way, instant, I see you, instant. April Neal, I see you, April Neal. What a beautiful meal, huh? What a beautiful meal. You saw what I did today. Let's drink this up. Estrella, Galicia. Estrella, Galicia. Let's drink this up. Estrella, Galicia. Wow, that's good. I don't think I know where my grandmother was born. I think my grandmother was born in Spain. I need to talk to her and have an interview with her. That'd be so cool. Have an interview with my own grandmother. We should do that one day. What do you guys think? I should do an interview with my own grandmother. I don't even know about my own grandmother. I should do an interview with my own grandmother so that I remember her forever. That'd be so cool. That's a good idea. I can't wait. I think that's what I'm going to do. You know what? There's people out there like journalists that are stupid. They go to Iraq. Anybody that goes to Iraq, you're getting paid. You're getting paid big money to get blown up. People out there that go to Iran or Israel to get blown up. Those journalists are damn stupid. But you know what? What are they going to do? They get sent out there. Guess what? If I get sent out to my grandmother's house to interview her, I think that'd be cool. Let's drink this up. This is going to be the last drink I drink. Damn, that's good. For all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. By the way, I'll be smoking up a Aston Stogie suit. For all of you watching, huge shout outs to the USA. I'm going to end the stream right now. Huge shout outs to USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battalions over there, Moon. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Oh, number one, huge shout outs to Axel. Huge shout outs to Wesley. You guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You guys are amazing. End this stream right now. Reaper. Officially, Axel has huge shout outs to Axel. Reaper officially. Huge shout outs to the USA. Tomorrow is July 4th. Big holiday. I'll see you all soon. I will be streaming tomorrow, July 4th. You guys, I'll see you soon. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Axel, I'll see you, Axel. Thank you so much. You're amazing. I'll see you all soon. Reaper sign out. I can't wait to eat this. Reaper sign.